Malvern Star made the dragster in Australia, and they did a 50th anniversary release, and this is the bike, one of two they designed and released in 2020. People had to wait a fair while due to COVID to receive them. A lot of story of the same, I imagine, a lot of things. One of the specialties with this bike for the 50th anniversary came with an American-made shifter. There it is there, and a nice touch of all the stars in the shifter itself. It came with a 50th anniversary decal to show it's a 50 years. There was two bikes they made. They're identical, of course, but different colours. So this is it's a sort of a crimson colour, this one. Malvern Star don't name their colours, and it came in a blue. And the blue I have, which is in the box behind it, still in the box with the shifter on top in the box. I decided to build this one and ride this one due to the fact that it had the anniversary decals, Flaming Star, which is what they had on the anniversary models back in the 70s, the anniversary model. And, you know, some touches like traditional sort of streamers up there, yearly designed chain guard, and they came with these pastel seats. It's a pastel type colour, had a fleck in it. Quite nice, I like the pastel. Hadn't seen pastel before. They released this one. The blue was obviously the same. It has a blue pastel seat with the silver bars in it. So the blue one's in the box, which I might keep it in there for a few years yet. Now they retailed for $1,000. They're very limited. They only made 150 of each, very limited edition, and only collectors I think got them really. And they're heavy-duty long frame. Obviously adults are going to ride them, so they thought about all that, which is good. And seeing they came out before the shifter was available, they put a free speed clicker on the handle, so it was set up to be a free speed. Has a modern hub in there, as you can see, modern free speed hub. So that's the 50th anniversary Malvern Star dragster. Now if we go back in time, the first reissue was in 2010. So 10 years earlier, they reissued the Malvern Star dragster. And these are these bikes. They put out a blue one for the boys. These were made in China. Some collectors obviously weren't happy with that, but if you look at the history of our dragster, the parts came from all around the world, Britain, Australia, Japan, etc. like that, so it doesn't worry me. Obviously another redesigned chain guard for this model. Some people like it, some people don't. I quite like it. What I did find is the decals and paint on it are excellent. Excellent. So you can't complain about that. To me, these were based on the 68 short frame. So more designed for children, I think, in 2010 than the 220, which was a heavy duty long frame designed for adults, or collectors really. So this is in 2010. These retail for $500 in 2010. Now you might say, well, where's the girls' bikes? Well, in 2010 they did think about it, and they produced this as the girls' bike. Notice it doesn't have a girls' frame. Obviously to save money, they just kept the same style frame, but what they did to make it more enticing to the girls is they gave it a much prettier colour and prettier decals, even floral, which the 70s girls' bikes had floral decals instead of just saying Malvern Star and things like that.